Good morning, everybody. I'm in the car again. Like, I feel like all my inspiration happens when I'm in the car, and it's 8:30 in the morning almost. I had absolutely zero intention of being live this morning, but because I felt inspired and shit hit the fan this morning, I figured let's hop on and see what's going on. Good morning, Laura Norton. How are you today from sunny California? It's very early in the morning over there, isn't it? I have no voice, as you can see, which is another reason why I'm yelling today. So we're gonna get to the topic of what I want. Hi, everybody. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Aunt Gail. How's Uncle Chris? Tell me how he's doing. This all started last night, or 2 nights ago. Let's do that. So, a day in the life. Here's how my life works. Last night, Elias did not want to go to sleep. He did not go to bed until after 11 o'clock. So you can imagine my, probably why I have no voice. My horror when my 4-year-old was still walking around the house last night at 11 something. I think he finally came to bed with me at like 11:15 and fell asleep. So this morning was not a joy when he woke up. Fast forward to I'm getting him dressed at 7:45, and Wyatt, who walked out the door 15 minutes earlier, walks back in the door and says, the bus is not coming. It's not going to get here until 8:20, and that's when he has to be in school. So I have to jump in the car, which is why I'm in the car, which is why I have my hat on, which is why I didn't brush my teeth yet, and drive him to school, which is 10 minutes. So fine. So we make it to school. We turn around. We come back. Sorry for my voice. And now I'm sitting in my car because it's alternate side of the street parking, and there's not a spot for me. So I'm on the other side, not getting a ticket. As long as you're in your car, you don't get a ticket. So I'm hanging out for the next half hour, unless somebody across the street pulls out of their parking space and I can pull into it. So I figured, let me hop on and tell you guys about my morning. And the whole reason why I wanted to come on and do a live today anyway, which is a completely different subject. And I'm going to ask the people who are on here that have older children, like my aunt and my cousin and my friend Erin, what we do about the secret admirer gifts. Flashback to when you were in high school, because I remember it being in high school, right, Erin? We used to buy carnations for each other at like Valentine's Day. And you'd send them anonymously. They were like $1, and you'd send them anonymously, and people would get their right. I don't remember. I thought it was high school. I don't remember it being middle school, right? Wyatt comes home on Wednesday with a plastic ornament and a little green teddy bear in it with a snowflake thing, and it says, Secret Santa to Wyatt Femia, Happy Christmas with a heart. Nobody knows who it's from. It gets delivered from the office, so it's not in your classroom, right? So he's got a secret admirer. Okay. So when you ask him, he's very evasive. He's a total boy. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who could possibly like me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where so no, you're not getting anything out of this kid. Last night, I'm picking up Elias. We're walking home, and Wyatt was on one of the buses, and he sees us, and he hops off, and he comes walking home with us. And we're chatting, and he's like, oh, so today, hi, Alexia, how are you? So he says to me, sorry, I'm choking. He's like, Ma, so today, one of the girls in my class handed me a box of chocolate. And I was like, what do you mean, handed you a box of chocolate? Like, he's like, and I said, well, who was the girl? He's like, well, she handed it to me, and she said it's from somebody else, but she can't tell me who. And it's a girl in my class. So I said, okay, is it like Secret Santa week at school? Like, what's going on? He's like, I don't know. I don't know. So I said, all right, who could it possibly be? Let's narrow this down. How many girls are in your class? He's like, oh, we only have like 10 boys. It's like 18 girls. I'm like, so there's 18 girls in your class, and we have to go through all of them to figure out who's giving you candy? At this point, I had no idea that it was a box of Godiva. So now we get into the house, and he's like, I think I have it narrowed down to like 2 or 3, but I can't, I don't even know. So he pulls out the gold box, And he goes, it's Godiva. And I'm like, no, that's Godiva. And you're 11 years old. What 11-year-old girl is giving you a box of Godiva chocolate? So he's like, why? Is it good? I'm like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good chocolate. I mean, not the best I've ever had, but you could do way worse, my friend. So he opens the box and it's all sealed and wrapped and takes the plastic off it. And it's, you know, it's like one of those $25 boxes of chocolate. And it's got 9 pieces of like candy in it, all different flavors. And so he and his brother are sitting there staring at this box of chocolate. And I was like, well, now what? And my son, who is like super sweet and super generous, was like, okay, well, who wants a piece? So of course the little one takes a piece and Wyatt takes a piece. And I'm like, I'll save mine till later. And so they go off and they're doing their thing. And I'm standing there staring at this box of chocolate. And I'm like, oh my God, he's 11 years old. And there are girls out there who are buying him or stealing from their parents, whatever their mom or dad just got at the office for their holiday gift basket, and giving it to a boy. So I want to remember. So moms with teenagers and moms with older kids, remember back for me, because I don't remember. I remember it being high school. I remember being at like 9th, 10th grade. So like, you know, 13, 14, 15, like those ages when this stuff started with the flowers. And I never remember it having at Christmas. It was always a Valentine's Day thing. So I want you to tell me, is this something I should be expecting? How did you deal with it when it was your kids, girl or boy? I don't care. Because I'm very interested to know. I might have to write a blog post on it. So I need some backup information. So if you have older kids that are, you know, older than my 11-year-old, and you've gone through like the Secret Admirer, Secret Santa, well, where does an 11-year-old kid get a box of $25 box of Godiva chocolate? We don't even have a Godiva store in our neighborhood. So this kid's got to be like going into the city to go buy the Godiva. Like, what is happening? What's happening? Right, candy canes. I'm like, I've been giving kids candy, but like I send the candy canes with Wyatt or with Elias to school, and you pass them out to every single kid in the class. This is like crazy talk. So that's what I want to know. I want to know what the appropriate age is to start with the Secret Admirer gifts, if there even is an appropriate age. And how do you deal with it? So last night I was like, I'm not even sure how to, I don't know that I'm even processing it. You can tell by the way I'm talking. It's not even a complete sentence. And he's just like, whatevs, Mom. It's all good. I started yelling with Emily about, really, Michelle? A boy dropped off a Build-A-Bear. That is so cute. Knocked it off and, wow, that's adorable. See? So maybe it does happen. These girls, man, they are aggressive. I don't know. I feel like, and you know, like even with the whole thing that happened this summer, like there was a girl who was, Wyatt was 10 over the summer. He just turned 11. And there was a 12-year-old girl who was texting him all kinds of like, I like you. I want to kiss you. Like, what are you talking about? You're killing me. You're killing me. My baby, you're killing me. All right. So that was my story for today. I woke up with this shitty voice, and I'm sure it's 100% because tonight we are doing our annual Christmas dinner with some of our besties from Brooklyn who there's like a core, there's 5, me and my 4 girlfriends, there's 5 of us, and our husbands are all very good friends, and 2 of our girlfriends moved to New Jersey. So we get together a couple times a year as couples. We're doing our holiday dinner tonight. So we're going out for Korean food, and then there's an upstairs. We're going to try back at Gun Bay. So upstairs there's a karaoke lounge, and we love to belt out the tunes. Not all of us. Will does not belt out the tunes. He watches and he laughs at us. So tonight we're belting out the tunes, and I just said to Wyatt, I'm like, how am I supposed to sing with this voice? Like, this is ridiculous. I like to belt it out. Like Patrick and I sometimes will sing a Grease duet. And we have friends, Christine and Vinny, I'm sure they have their whole karaoke playlist. Like, this is a big deal tonight, you guys. If my friends are amenable to it, I might be going live from the Korean karaoke bar this evening. So you might want to tune in for that show, because that will be fun and funny and maybe a little drunky. Maybe. Depends. Okay. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I hope that the sun is shining the same way it's shining here for you. And it's Friday, so kick it off. It's the weekend. There's, what's today's date? The 9th. So I don't even know. 2 weeks left until Christmas, which is mind-blowing. I realized that I had to get all my Christmas shopping done, so I finished almost all of it the other night online after my horrific encounter with the customer service lady at Michael's Crafts, who I still have not tweeted, but I'm going to, because it's still on my head, it's still on my mind. And get into the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group, because you guys have been doing amazing jobs with giving up your gratitude. And if you didn't sign up for a day, I think we have 3 days left, the 20th, the 21st, and the 23rd. So if you want to participate, please participate. And if you don't have a specific day, but you have something that you want to share it with the world. We all want to hear it. I want to hear how you celebrate your family traditions. I want to hear if you started something new after you had your own families. I want to know if you continued a tradition, like my friend Dana continues a tradition that she's had since she was a little girl with her grandmother, by baking her orange glazed cookies, which she gave us the recipe for, that I'm going to make because they look delicious. So go to the Why Am I Yelling Facebook group and join. There's a page and a group. Join both. This way you're not missing out on anything, because there's individual stuff on each. That's it. I hope you guys have an awesome day. We will see you back here possibly over the weekend, maybe tonight for a little Korean karaoke. And I love you guys so much, and have an awesome day. Mwah. Bye, you guys. Thanks for watching.